Hey, what's going on, guys? So we're going to be casting this game between Yami Zero here in the blue at 12:38 versus our player in the red, Zeknar, at 13:35. So it looks like our player in the red is playing six samurais. He is going to be getting out most likely a Xian first turn, ending with Xian and maybe a few back rows. Generally, that's what they tend to go for. Although Naturia Beast is a great card, sometimes I've seen Six Samurai players go for that instead of Xian, and that can turn out pretty good in some situations. MSC comes out of our blue player here, and let's see if Xian does negate the back row, so possibly the back row is maybe like a Solemn Judgment, because a Dark Hole would kind of hurt right now. Although a 6 Samurai player would activate the effect of Grandmaster, and he could then add a 6 Samurai monster and add it to his hand. So let's see what happens. Oh, so an MST just to be negated just a set. And possibly our player in the blue needed that MST to go through. Because the thing is, if you are using MST against Six Samurais, you should have a reason to why you're doing it. Although it did get, because it got negated, like you could Dark Hole, you know. So just one thing to keep in mind: make sure you're able to do something after Xian negates. Otherwise, you're just kind of going a -1 essentially. I mean, even though it usually does take them 2 cards to get out Xian, and so it looks like our player in the blue has a Dandelion, and so he's going to destroy one of the tokens. And if our player in the blue is running Kaias here in his maybe plant deck that he's playing, because that's really good against Xian, because once Xian gets removed, no double-edged sword technique can bring back Xian, and that does hurt Six Samurais quite a bit. And summoning an effect Valor, which I see no reason why he wouldn't let go through. He's filling his opponent's graveyard. His opponent's graveyard is not going to be anything good. So, his graveyard is a Warning, an MST, and the Dandelion. So he's going to synchro for a Formula Synchron, perhaps just so he can draw 1. And that gets Effect Valored. Interesting that he'd Valor that. And a Plant deck, because Plant decks can usually make Black Rose relatively easy. Although Formula Synchron does not die, it just does not gain its effect, which is the draw 1. So maybe he's sending it to the graveyard for something else. Yeah, Valor doesn't quite destroy. Oh, he's going for his extra deck. I was thinking maybe he had Call of Haunted, and he's just sending it to the graveyard earlier. And, never mind. Yeah, Valor doesn't die. Oh! Okay, there we go. He finally realized that Valor does not die. That's strange that someone's 1300 and doesn't know about Valor. Ooh. And Spirit of the Six Samurai gets Warning? So it looks like if our player in the red did go first, he would definitely have won. Double Warning against a Six Samurai player, that's basically winning. I mean, unless the Six Samurai player drew into like a heavy storm. And so our player in the blue is going to take 25. Let's see if he can come out of this. I mean, realistically, if he has a Black Rose Dragon that can come out by summoning Debris Dragon, Reinforcement of the Army, and that's going to get junk. Oh, and Xian will just negate that. Tuning, okay. So he's going to be able to add the junk card anyways. So he's probably going to go for Junk Synchron. I don't know what he can go for. He can't even stall, really. Maybe if he has Call of the Haunted, though, could prove to be worthy. So then he now mills 1. Let's see what he mills. If it's a good card, then possibly he could come back from it. Ooh, a Glow Up Bulb. Now that is going to put our blue player in a very good spot here, because he at least has another chance to survive. Let's see what he ends up doing, though. Let's see Being his graveyard, he can get back global if he wishes to. Unless if our player has Solemn Warning, then yeah, I don't think our blue player can actually take victory here. So he's gonna go for Effect Failure. And then enemy controller, and take Xian, and this is gonna hurt the 600 player quite a bit. And I think the best idea right here would be to attack, not just straight synchro. Attack first. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so all he needs to do really is just get that attack in, and he could. No, that is a mistake, as you guys can see, because if it's a warning, he will then lose. But yeah, if you attacked first, it would have been much better. And on top of that, he could. Yeah, I just really see no point to do that, because he could have at least got rid of Grandmaster, as you guys can see. So main phase 2, I don't know. Yeah, he could have. Yeah, I really said attacking would have been better, because his opponent would then lose the Grandmaster. And on top of that, if you guys think about it, if it was any trap like Deep Prison or whatever on his card, he could have activated Xian's effect, because he had Xian until the end phase. So you can definitely see the misplay on our blue player's part right there. And Junk Synchron can get out. Let's see what he goes for. Go with Formula. Oh, that's an interesting choice. I never expected that. And now, yeah, he will be able to make Shooting Star. That is pretty cool. I never really thought of using Junk Synchron to get out Formula. That is very good. And it looks like he's going for a Shooting Star Dragon. And he's checking his graveyard out. But I mean, the thing is, Junk Synchron still is in attack mode, and potentially 6 Samurai players can swarm the field. And if they can make something and attack into Junk Synchron, then our player in the blue could actually lose the game for that. But as you guys can see, if he would have just did that play with attacking with Xian, he would definitely be in a better spot. So he's checking his graveyard. I'm not sure if he wants to activate Glow Bulb. I mean, there's still a Spore. I mean, if he wants to do the reveal effect, which I don't think it's worth it. But yeah. We'll take another 1300, so he'll be at 55, and I think that'll be it, because he has no more cards to use. But yeah, that Junk Synchron really did help him quite a bit, mostly due to the enemy controller. So let's see what our 6 Samurai player can do, because Shooting Star Dragon is a problem for them to deal with. What he really needs is a another Fiendish Chain or a Dimensional Prison to really deal with the Shooting Star Dragon. So he's checking his graveyard. Perhaps he has Reborn. I'm not sure what he'd want to Reborn. I mean, usually they'll try to Reborn Xian and try to sink into something. But the problem is Shooting Star Dragon is on the field, so no Black Roses. Trish would be good. Oh, he's just going to end the turn. That's not very good to do. Because he could potentially lose if Shooting Star does activate the effect and reveals enough. He just needs to reveal 2. But if our player in the blue happens to have Reborn, he could win right now. Obviously, Reborning Xian would be the best option. So he's going to activate the effect, and ooh, there's one tuner. And tuning, an Effect Veiler, which is awesome because Effect Veiler does count as a tuner, and that essentially is going to be a game. And that was a quite impressive comeback. I really didn't expect him to really come back like that, but as you can see, once you get rid of Xian, though, 6 Samurais do fall apart. But as you guys can see, I believe you guys will agree that the blue player did misplay. He should have attacked and then went for the Stardust Dragon. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.